Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Meet here at last on the ground.
Hi, I'm Maddie Orton for JerseyArts.com. You know, no one writes relationships quite like the late, great Stephen Sondheim. And with songs like Send in the Clowns and You Must Meet My Wife, the show A Little Night Music is certainly no exception. The show, which garnered Tonys for Best Musical and Best Original Score when it premiered in 1973, is coming to American Theater Group with a star-studded cast and creative team.
Darling, I miss you a lot, but, darling, this has to be short.
Led by Broadway's Kate Baldwin, Graham Rowat,
Makeup.
Ruth Gottschall,
Spend it wisely.
and American Idol finalist Alyssa Wray. The show is directed by Tony nominee Hunter Foster.
A Little Night Music was the first show that I did in college. So when I went to college, I played Henrik, and so I've sort of fallen in love with the show. It's not going to be on the Mamma Mia Hairspray, the stuff that you used to normally see in theaters. You're normally going to see Into the Woods, or you're going to see Company or Sweeney. I think of some of the big regional theaters, you rarely see Little Night Music being done. When it was announced, I had people write me and call me and email me, and it's not, oh, another Little Night Music. Oh, it's Little Night Music.
The story is one of love triangles, manners, wasted time, and regret among 1900 Sweden's aristocracy. And while it's one of Sondheim's more traditional musical theater scores as a composer and lyricist, it showcases the beauty, pain, and playfulness that are so unique to his style.
He was such a puzzle maker, I think, Sondheim. It's great uncovering the puzzles that he's sort of woven into the show. Every relationship in the show is based off of a triangle. Every character is sort of connected in some sort of way in 3 points. Every song is a waltz. So it's all in 3/4 time or variations of 3/4 time. He did that on purpose. I mean, there's some cheats here and there, but the concept was that that every song was in 3/4.
It's complex, it's complicated, it so nails it on the head about human foibles and human relationships, and I think you can just keep peeling the onion, peeling the onion, peeling the onion. There's so much in there.
For real-life married couple Kate Baldwin and Graham Rowat, it's their second time performing in A Little Night Music together. They previously portrayed the characters Charlotte and Carl Magnus, and now in American Theater Group's production, they take on the roles of Desiree and Frederick.
That's the nice thing about this show, is that there are multiple ages and stages for each couple. If you don't know A Little Night Music, the way it begins, you can examine all the different love triangles that are occurring. Everyone is paired up with someone that they shouldn't be with. Yeah. And so what happens throughout the course of the play is everyone ends up with the right person. So there was a great shift in the storytelling, and people finally figure out who they're supposed to be with.
To know each other so well and to have such a wonderful life together, and then to be up on stage and finding what parts of our lives we can use in the fictional characters that we get to be is really fun, because quite often you're standing opposite a stranger in a play, and you have to draw from memories that aren't applicable to them, and that works well too, but now I can actually use our life experiences.
The American Theater Group production, under Hunter Foster's direction, adopts a new take on the material, paring down a cast that's typically 15 to 20 actors to a smaller ensemble cast.
We sort of talked about doing this 10-character version of A Little Night Music about, 6 months ago. And we thought it'd be an interesting and new way of doing it. It just has a contemporary outlook to it. And we just thought that a really simpler, sort of stripped down version that really sort of highlighted the music, because the score is one of his best. And, we thought, well, what if we could do it with 10? And so in sort of encompassing the Greek chorus amongst the principals as well. So it's almost like these 10 people, our storytellers, are here to tell the story, and they take on not only the principal roles, but they also become the Greek chorus as well.
And for Sondheim fans, the opportunity to see a less commonly performed piece in a brand new way will no doubt be incredibly exciting.
I think anytime you can see a Sondheim show, go see it, because you cannot beat the material.
A Little Night Music runs from March 14th through 24th at Broadway's Hamilton Stage. For JerseyArts.com, I'm Maddie Orton. Thanks for watching.